safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to a penalty and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to either usher, security, or arena staff. Hey, some fans, will you be there for Go the Gorilla t-shirt day? Go the Gorilla is giving every fan in the building a t-shirt so they can show off their pride while we root for the Suns. All right, some fans, join us for Suns Day Home tonight. The first 12,000 fans in attendance football. It's our next home game, so be
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Sacramento. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, right now, Phoenix,
they came out of the gate swinging this season, fighting their way up the rankings. You just hope they can sustain this pace as the season wears on.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point. And for Phoenix, Jalen Green is out there with Booker. Then there's House. Then it's Brooks. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
That one goes in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Booker outside. Three-pointer. Edey with the rebound. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And why is Booker so consistent from game to game? It's because he's got picture-perfect mechanics.
Here's Morant. Sinks that one from the post.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Green against Caldwell Pope. Williams passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Morant. Another one falls for Phoenix.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to Wells. Jackson down low. Covered by MP. Morant against Booker. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Good D by Booker. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. After Jalen Green's miss, Caldwell Pope finds Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Caldwell Pope against Green. An easy 2 points on the layup. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Wells passes to Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got his second bucket.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Brooks. MP sets the screen for Brooks. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Morant with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Shots good by Green.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Morant against Booker. Memphis moving that ball around. Out to Morant. Offline with his three.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
MP with a screen on Morant. And it's Brooks in the corner. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still yet to score. Williams comes with a double team. Wells kicks to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Wells, no good. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Warriors in San Francisco. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Great timing by Booker, setting up his teammate for success.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Pass to Jackson. Over House. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Floats it up for MP. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Morant with it. Now Green defending. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a... Jerome deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And the dunk by Edey.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
O'Neal is out there with House. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Williams at the center. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Here's Eldama. Pass to Edey. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Booker.
And you see Booker working hard on defense. When he's engaged, he is more than capable of coming up with that block. Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Jerome. Morant outside. Edey finds Jerome. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
The Suns shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Here's Williams. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. And Edey has it in the corner. Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. Pass to Edey. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Phoenix making some changes. Dylan Brooks comes in for O'Neal, and Goodwin subbed in for Jalen Green. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ty Jerome. Now here's Brooks. Down low, here's House. Right side, Williams. Goodwin passes to Booker. Williams sets a screen for Booker. MP outside. From outside the arc, Williams kicks to House. Offensive rebound. It's sent back by Edey. Wells dishes to Morant. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant against Booker. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 7. Booker outside. From 15 feet away. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Booker against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. Booker the pass to House. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. MP with it. Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's Booker. Booker draws the double. On the clock. Goodwin kicks to Brooks. Shoots over Wells. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Wells passes to Caldwell-Pope. Fires from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isolo's foul. Morant and Caldwell-Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. Now here's Williams, and the wide-open shot from Green. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Green's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. There's the lob to Jackson, and stolen by MP. To the paint, stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Morant passes to Wells. Back to Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Green against Caldwell-Pope. Clock at 6. Outside, House. Wells grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Inside, deflects the pass. Jackson misses. And so MP will bring it up for Phoenix. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Here's Morant, following the score by Dylan Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. Over Booker. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 7. Back to MP. He takes it in, and the dunk by MP.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Morant after the Suns pick up 2. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back over to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Well, they get it again. Here's Heaney, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Memphis shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant outside. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Morant against Booker. Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now here's Wells. Brooks covering. Morant right side. Morant takes off. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
Suns trail by 12. And here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Here's House. Lays it up off the glass. House has got 6 points.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's House. Edey with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated.
Called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
Here's House. Pass to Green. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. House has got his 5th assist in this one. They've got Mark Williams. Royce O'Neal is out there with House. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Green in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Jackson finds Jackson. Out to Morant. Back to Jackson. Clock at 4. From down in the low post, it goes. That's 12 points for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
House, the pass to Green. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Jackson. Booker outside. O'Neal from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Suns trail by 9. MP with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Now here's Morant. Here's Jerome. Edey gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williams kicks to O'Neal. Here's MP. Green outside. Jerome against MP. Shoots the 3. Outside Booker. Bucket. Devin for 3.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. He knows every possession is critical now. The Suns making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Jalen Wells comes in for Gigi Jackson. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ty Jerome. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Knocks down the 3.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Green against Caldwell-Pope. Now Jackson. Moran outside. Here's Jackson. The 3 is off.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Now Brooks. MP with a screen on Morant. Booker with it. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Green in the post. Jackson on him. Edey rips down the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Jackson. Edey outside. Morant outside. Now Jackson. The 3 goes down.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Now Booker. Williams. Oh, no good on the dunk. Caldwell-Pope against Booker. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game.
4th team foul.
26 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Good!
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And stolen by MP.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 2nd personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
House. Taking 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and